Good morning, good morning. It is Easter week. Easter week, it is Holy Wednesday. Hi. So, something came to me last night when I was leaving church. So on Tuesday nights we have what is core. And that's when our pastor really teaches us. He really does. He teaches and everything. And last night was a little different because it was Easter. You know, we're preparing for Easter. Nevertheless, the thing that came to me when I was on my way home was the reason why people take certain liberties and have certain audacities is because they have no accountability. People don't like to be held accountable, and when you call them out on whatever it is that they're trying to do, right? They get upset, and then it's you. There's a problem with you. You're the issue. You're too direct. You're too firm. You're doing this when you're just holding them accountable. Or people have certain audacities and take certain liberties because they have no accountability. Here's the thing. I work a full-time job, and I always say I'm at church I'm working because I'm literally working. I feel that way. And although I am a volunteer, it feels like work because I'm putting forth that effort. I'm putting forth that effort. And like we have the volunteer season, we're asking people to volunteer for Easter. Our church altogether has 33 Easter services starting Friday night and ending Sunday night. Because we have a young adult service that's going to be Sunday night. We have several campuses, so it's not going to all just be at one campus. But yes. And what I find is people sign up, and I find this with other things too, with other things within church. And people sign up to serve, and you have to pretty much run them down to make sure that they're going to serve. Because if you don't, they're going to say that nobody contacted them. So it's so funny to me because I'm talking to people and they're like, well, these people didn't respond. I haven't heard back from these people. And then these people getting a call with a whole lot of people. These same people who are not responding to the texts or the calls that's being placed to them, they get on a call and then they say, nobody's contacted me. I haven't heard anything from my ministry lead. And I say, oh, I sent you a message. Did you get that? Oh, that's what that was. Especially if it's me doing it. Especially if it's a text, non-verbal, I say, hey, this is Anya with da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And then I end with my name. You can contact me back at my number, or you can email me. I do this with our life groups as well. But people take that audacity have the audacity to say that nobody's contacted them because nobody's holding them accountable. Nobody's saying, well, did you get a call and not respond back? Nobody's saying that. That's just like in life group, we had this one lady. She came up to the church and she was like, I want to be in a life group. And she said, and I said, okay, Well, I was pulled in. And she literally said, nobody's contacted her. And I said, the next time I seen her, she walked up again. Hey, nobody's ever responded to me. Nobody's ever called me. And I said, well, I know for a fact that the leader contacted you. I said something like a call from a number. Oh, I don't answer numbers I don't know. I said, oh. I said, well, she would have left a message. Did you check your voicemail? Oh, I don't check my voicemail that much. Oh, okay. I don't know what to tell her, right? I don't know what to say at that point, because somebody from a number that you don't know is going to call you because you asked to be placed in this situation. Then you don't answer the phone, which is fine, but they left you a voice message and you don't check your voicemail. Audacity. But you keep coming here saying how nobody's putting you in what you asked to be in. That's all I'm saying. We need to hold people accountable. In that moment, I didn't say it. I just looked and I said, oh, I have to go do something, which I did. And in my mind, I was like, well, how do you want the community when you're not reaching back out to the community? Right? So let's look at stuff like that. Let's look at that, especially at church. I see it at work. I see stuff at work, y'all, like literally. And I'm saying, so that got canceled because you never responded with the accurate information. Oh, I didn't know what that was. Well, you didn't open your mouth and say, I don't know what this is. Can you help? Instead, you ignored the email or the text. I mean, not text, the email or the messenger. You ignored it. We need to start saying when we don't know. We need to, in that case, people take audacities and liberties because they're not held accountable. Because even in that moment, it's a situation of, well, I didn't know. And that's what you're using, the fact that I don't know. I don't know does not take you off the hook because you're an adult. I'm just saying. I was having a discussion with someone and they asked me, did I go back behind the people that I asked to make some phone calls or something like that? I said, no, they're adults. If they need help, they know how to say, I can't get with this person, or I don't have, they marked it on the spreadsheet. I'm not, if I go behind them to make sure they did what they did, and well, you know, go check these names and stuff, besides what I see on the spreadsheet, I might as well have done it myself. You have to trust the people that you have in position. I lead like that. That's how I lead. I lead with, you were given a task. If you can't do the task, you're an adult. You know how to open your mouth and say, I can't do this. But there are some cases where people take the liberty to say, I didn't know. Well, you was given all the information and you never said you didn't know. You led people to believe that you did know. We have to hold people accountable. They say they want this. They say they want to do this. Or they accept a task or something. They should be held accountable. Even myself. So that's all I have for me. This is Anya with My Life Just Got Major. I just realized I didn't say that. Hey, look at the sun coming up. It must be springtime. 'Cause it ain't dope no more.